If you're looking to repurpose your videos into multiple marketing content, then this session is for you. Hi, I'm Anil from marketingautomationfocus.com. Let's dive into it. Today, I'm going to be talking about Videotap. Videotap is an app that allows you to repurpose all your videos into several marketing content. Content like your articles, your blog articles, summaries, recap of the video, and things like that. And I'm going to be showing you a lot more when I take you at the back end inside of my own Videotap account. Uh, if you're watching this video on the screen, you'll see homepage of Videotap. Their website is videotap.com. And as it says, repurpose your videos into almost infinite amount of marketing content, like multiple content. And now I'm going to just quickly first show you their features at a high level. And then I'm going to show you the pricing, their pricing structure. And then I'll take you to inside of my own Videotap account, and I'll show you a few things there. So what Videotap does, it creates viral clips, articles, summaries, recap, blog posts. It gives you transcripts of your videos, and it also allows you to download the subtitles in different formats like .vtt and .srt. For the YouTube videos, it gives you, for any video that you either upload or you fetch from either Vimeo or YouTube, it gives you the description that you can use for your videos for YouTube, for example. It also gives you chapters and also tags. So that's pretty handy. And then it also turns your video into tweets for X or Twitter tweets, and it has translations. Okay, so let's scroll really quick, and it tells you at a very high level how it works. It's very simple. Add your videos, AI generates your content, and then you publish to your social media platforms. Now, this way, you save hours using AI, take long form videos, and create short form marketing clips for social media. Okay, so it tells you that. And then, as I mentioned before, it actually creates blog posts. And I'll show you when I take you back into my account what's the format and the quality of the blog post. And then it talks about the chapters that it creates, the tweets it creates, summaries, descriptions, subtitles, and transcripts, as mentioned before. Okay, for what kind of teams this tool is for all kinds of teams: DevRel team, content team, social media team, sales team, email team. And then there's some testimonials here. And let's quickly scroll down. And that's it pretty much. Let's click on pricing. Let's go to the pricing page. Now, currently, the pricing for Videotap, there are three different plans: Creator, Crew, and Studio. Creator is on a monthly basis, it's $25 per month. Crew is $80 per month. And Studio is $150 per month. And if you switch to annual plan, then you save some money by subscribing annually. The annual price for Creator is $250 per year. Crew is $800 per year, and Studio is $1,500 per year. And they tell you what you get, like mentioned before: summaries, blog posts, chapters, tags, social posts, translations, subtitles, transcripts. That's a lot of content that you can get from your videos. Okay, now I'm going to take you back to inside of my Videotap account. Let's go there. So on the screen, you see the dashboard of my Videotap account. As you can see, the video section gives you a list of videos. It says my videos, and right now there are 11 videos turned into marketing goodies, as they say. I'm going to show you a few things, how it's laid out. So it's laid out in three main sections: videos, integrations, and settings. And then top right, it shows you a feedback menu and change log that you can provide feedback, and you can look at the change log. And then if you want to add videos, then it's an easy button here on the top right. And then if you have team feature, then you will have an option to create teams, and then you can invite team members. And then on the top rightmost is your profile, and then log out menu option. So let's look at the videos section here, which is the main section. In the main body of videos section or page, you have a list of videos. If you created folders, you can create folders and organize your videos. So I created one. It says billiards, and there are 3 videos here. So you can create different folders here. Then you can also search your videos. So now I'm going to just quickly type WP. It seems it's not dynamic. I would love to see that dynamically showing the list with the letters and words when we type. So let me see. Yeah, it's not dynamic. Okay, so you'll have to click like search, and then it will list it, right? So I'm going to remove it. Yeah, so it would be nice to have a dynamic, but anyway, that's minor thing. So you have 2 ways of creating videos, or adding videos, I should say. Add videos is this button right here, which is a purple background button. And as I mentioned before, you can add videos by clicking the top right menu button there. Now, one neat thing is that once you have your video listed here, if I click on this checkbox, then you get a move here button on the folder list. So that's pretty neat. That's something unique and easy and efficient. Now, notice that when I selected this video, one of my videos here in the list, automatically I see an option for downloading my subtitles files. There are 2 different subtitle files: .srt files, .vtt files, and then markdown files and HTML files. So this is pretty neat that it provides you with those options. You can select individually and then download. You also have an option to delete the video. So as soon as you selected one of your videos from the list, it gives you those options. So I find that that's pretty interesting. If I select 2 videos, I believe that they're going to maybe zip the files for the 2 videos once you select whichever type of file that you want to download for the videos. Uh, I don't typically use this for that purpose, at least not at the moment. And I'll show you what I mostly use it for at this point. So I'm going to uncheck this here. And on the top sort of a right side bar or section area or subsection, it gives you how many minutes you have for transcription, and then when your minutes renew, and then it shows you in numbers how many minutes remaining out of the total that you have, and then how many clips that you have generated or you have remaining out of the total number of clips per your plan or account. So in this case, I have 1,500 minutes total for transcription, and then 1,500 clips remaining for this month, and then the plan renewal date. And then you can manage your subscription as needed. So now let's first talk about adding videos. So if I click on add videos, now you have at the moment three options. One is to fetch YouTube videos. The other one is fetch the video from Vimeo. So you can have a Vimeo URL. And the third one is just simply upload from your computer. Now I'm going to just show you one, which is YouTube. Now in my case, the YouTube is already connected, which is my own channel. I've connected my own channel. I believe at the moment you can only connect one channel. Okay. And I believe it needs to be your own channel, but I don't remember if that's the case. So you can try it, but in my case, I need just for my own channel. But if I had more than one channel, then I think at this point I'm stuck with only one. But I can always manually have a YouTube URL, which means I can any public or as long as I have a URL for an unlisted video, I can actually use this add YouTube URL field here and click on add video button here to add the video. And once you add the video, then it allows you to process that video. So I'm not going to show you how the processing goes in this video. So I'm just showing you that it's very easy. You can just simply, you can also, by the way, well, I could do this. Let's just go scroll down for some older videos and see if I have, okay, so there is this one. So I can show you this one. So I select this one's Prosper Review. So once you select, I would like for them to provide some kind of add videos, this add videos button. Instead of I have to scroll up, it should be sort of scrolling with me. And as I scroll down, and if I select this, I could just click on that add videos button. So I don't have to go back up or go all the way down here. I would like for them to add add video button at the bottom as well, or some place so it's easy. As soon as I select the video, then I can just click on that add videos button. So I'm just going to go ahead and add. And now it gives me this little option here for either I can just cancel it altogether or just simply says ready to process. And I can also choose a folder. Okay. Now it also gives you an option to create folder while you're here. So I'm not going to do that right now. I'm just going to say start processing. And when you do that, now let's just, it may take, they have improved the processing time by 75% or 90% or something recently. So it goes pretty fast, but this video is about, it's really nice to know that it's a YouTube video. And then it also is 17 minutes and 36 seconds. They probably will take maybe a minute or two, 3 minutes for processing. Transcript generation is probably 30 seconds, if not faster. And then creating content, depending on what content have you chosen when you connected YouTube channel. So as you can see, the transcript are already generated. So it's not exactly sequential, which is good, I think, because anything that's done, then processing of the video is not finished because it's not done 100%, right? So that kind of makes sense even if it's sequential. So it's done with transcript and is done with content, with its title, chapters, tags, description, and more. And then the last step is making social media clips. So that may take maybe, well, probably 5 minutes or so. So I'm going to pause this video and then come back when it's done. So it took another 2 minutes, I believe. So total maybe 5 minutes or less, and it automatically brought me to this page after it was done processing and done creating clips. So as you can see now, it's labeled as dashboard, and it generated automatically 8 clips and 689 words blog post. And we'll take a look at that, which I think is an excellent output that I've seen so far. Now, you have an option here once you're done with everything that you wanted to do with this uh, with this video repurposing, mark as published. Now, this mark as published maybe is the feature that would make more sense when they come out with published to YouTube. So, for example, if you had your recording already and you upload from your computer and you want to publish it out to YouTube, and then there's another feature that they're about to release is AI clip zooming and panning. That would be awesome. I'm looking forward to that, so that it can track, hopefully, it can track the mouse movement. I'm not sure, but at least I'm hoping for zooming in with either when there is a click, mouse click, and also if they're talking head like me, which is right now it's in the corner top right. Okay, so those are the two things that are coming up. I believe they're also working on WordPress integration and a couple other integrations. It's not listed here under integrations section, I believe. Let's just go there really quick. Yeah, so you can see that right now YouTube channel is connected, and I've selected all these outputs. So I'm going to go back to videos, and then I'm going to select from the list of the one that we just uh, generated or processed, that video on Prosper Review. And the default I've chosen in my settings for the account that the dashboard is the default when I go to a video. All right. And then on the left sidebar, it's a nice, clean and clear sidebar menu on left side, which gives you dashboard, clips, content, social, transcript, and settings. And now under dashboard, it gives you the title, uh, which is pretty much the same as what the YouTube video had. And then it gives you chapters, tags, summary, a meta description. Now, one thing I noticed that for chapters, it has a copy button. I don't know why it doesn't have copy button for description. Maybe is it taken from? I don't think it's taken from my video. So but it would be nice to have copy button there. So tags has copy button, which is great. Summary is share and regenerate. Regenerate is a cool option. Share is a good option as well, but I would like a copy button as well, and the same copy button for meta description as well. That would be nice. Okay, so that's that, and one can either click on this dashboard 8 clips area. Okay, so as you hover over, it gets kind of highlighted in a sense, and so you can go to either clips or blog post. Okay, so and the content on the left sidebar, which is kind of confusing. I'm not sure if I think it's a blog post. Okay, so I'm going to click on the content, and actually it is blog post. So maybe to avoid confusion and and be consistent, this content maybe unless they have a plan to have some other content as part of this section in the sidebar menu, it should be just simply, it should simply say blog post. Now, when you go to blog post, now you see blog, and then there are translations. And so you can actually translate your blog based on whatever languages. There's so many languages listed. I don't know how many. I haven't counted or paid attention to that. And so the blog, let's go back to blog. And blog, you can actually do rewrite or regenerate. Rewrite, I believe, is that if you edit the transcript, you would do AI rewrite, or just simply select some sections and then do AI rewrite. I believe that's the case. And so I don't use that. Regenerate, I've never really, so far, haven't really felt the need for either rewrite or regenerate, but if I wanted, I could. And then you could download, and there are a couple of format. I don't use it for download. I just copy and paste the whole blog post from here, from Videotap over to my website blog. Okay, and then you can share this specific blog post. So let me show you how good the format is. One key feature here is that you can add screenshots from your video, which is really, really awesome. And I haven't seen any apps that I use, and I use quite a few, to have this kind of feature, which is pretty handy. So I could just go like this, and this is going to generate or show me a kind of thumbnail of that moment related to that video time where this text is from, right? And I can actually move, I can scrub this video and then select whichever I want. So, but it automatically gives you, so I'm going to close it, gives you for that moment in time that screenshot, or basically the frame. Okay, as a thumbnail, you call it thumbnail or frame. uh, and so it breaks your whole content or blog post in really nice looking format, divided into 2 or 3 sentences per paragraph or section or subsection, so to speak, with really good titles or subtitles. Okay, so as you can see, it pulled in some screenshots, and if you wanted to change the screenshot, you can actually click on change screenshot, or you can delete this, right, if you didn't want any screenshot at this location, okay, in your blog post. So it's really nice how nicely it's put together and formatted. Almost nothing that I have used for a few of the blog posts. I didn't really feel the need for much edit. I mean, I could, and maybe massage it a little bit for depending on what I want to do with it. Typically, I also take it to another tool and then do some SEO optimization, maybe add frequently asked questions and things like that on top of this. But this is pretty good uh, size blog post output with screenshots, and it also gives you some quote, like 1 or 2 that I've noticed per blog post. And you can edit these here, or you can edit these once you actually take it to your blog on your website. So this is pretty neat, pretty nice. And then you can look at this. It gives you this nice scroll bar on the top. You can export blog posts, like over here. Let's just see here. You can do copy HTML, copy Markdown, copy plain text. So those are the options. You can download the thumbnail, download all images. This is so handy that you don't have to do this one by one, right? So I've been doing it, copy pasting right from blog post here without this export option. But export option is pretty good if you want to use HTML. I can just use the HTML in my on my website blog post. But this is so handy, so I don't have to go grab each one of these for my videos, like thumbnail and the all the images that this blog post has. So I can do all that work here and then download all the images and then rename the files if I want to and need to, and then upload to my WordPress website. So it's really, really handy. Okay. And it gives you the H2, H3, H4 options here. There are other formatting options here. So there's a lot of flexibility here. And for me, for most part, unless I want to spend more time to, again, uh, change anything, I can here. But most of the time so far, I've not had any need to do that. Now, let's go to the social menu. Now, for social, for now, they just have for X or Twitter, it generates some tweets. And so here we go. So you can do copy to clipboard option for each tweet. You can actually edit these tweets or you can regenerate these tweets. For LinkedIn, it's coming soon. What I would like to see here for X or Twitter tweets to for them to include hashtags as well. So that would be really, really nice. And on top of that, I'm not sure if it's in the works or they have on their roadmap or not, is to have scheduling of these tweets directly from within Videotap. So that's, maybe I'm dreaming. So that would be really good. And transcript is there. Let's just quickly look at the transcript. You can find and replace. I love this feature. Okay. You can copy the transcript and you have the subtitles here. Okay. Now you can either SRT or VTT, or you can copy and you can download those two from here as well. And settings is just simply, let's just look at the settings really quick. Setting is right now is what your default language. You can delete the video and you can move to the left or right or previous or next video if you have in that list. So now let's go back to dashboard, because I've not talked about the clips. I so far talked about the blog post. So click on either on this dashboard here where it says 8 clips, or from the left sidebar menu, click on clips. So I'm going to just click here for clips. And what it does is actually keeps, is creating less than 1 minute long clips, almost like shorts, but right now they're not generating like portrait mode, a different aspect ratio, which are typically for shorts. Now, certainly you can use this type of kind of an aspect ratio of 16:9 for posting your shorts, but I would like to see them have a default option for us to choose from, and be able to fix that if I wanted just the vertical or portrait or 9:16 aspect ratio. Right now, it gives you, I'll show you one neat feature that I discovered. One neat feature that I discovered earlier today was that you see this virality score. This virality score there is a like a tooltip here, but guess what? This one is specific to this clip. So they're explaining that why they think that this clip has this score, whether it's 85, 88. They're explaining that this clip talks about XYZ, and this is the reason, and hence it's so important or whatever, based on, so it's not some generic scoring in terms of how they came up. So actually, in terms of telling us how they came up, so this is really neat feature that if I'm curious as to how they came up with this kind of score for this clip, and then I can decide, whether it makes sense for me and for my audience or not. And so for each clip, you have that score, okay, and title, the time, start time and end time of the clip, and then duration, and what's this clip is about, and then the clip text itself, which I believe is just the transcript. Okay, and you can play this here. Now let's go to the edit button for the clip. Now here you can change it to vertical. Okay, there somewhat limited options, but I believe they're working on it. And I'm not going to go into too many details of describing all the options here, but it's not a full-fledged editor or editor with quite a few options to customize, like even your logo. I would like to have an option to put my logo on top right, for example. So I don't see that here, but there are limited options which may be enough for most part. But I think at a minimum, I would love to have a title and actually a logo that we could have for each of these clips. And so certainly then export. Now, by the way, the number of clips per your plan, as far as I know at the time of this recording, is actually used when you export a clip. Until you export clip, that number stays the same, whatever your plan is. So 1,500 clips, you can generate as many clips as you want, but it's only costs you a clip credit, so to speak, when you actually export a clip. So that's one thing, important thing to note. And let's go back to the clips here. Okay, so for some reason, okay, maybe because I clicked on the portrait or vertical format, so it automatically saved it, whatever changes I made, without me having to click on save. So that's why it is now showing like this. But I didn't see any option as default for every video that I import and convert or generate clips, that it would automatically be in that format that I would want. Okay, this clip settings here, it actually does not give you many options. It only gives you a notify the team or not. You can select that. You can select the preferred language, blog prompt setting, and then clip setting is show words or not, max words on screen, highlight word, highlight color, text size, text position, but it doesn't have the orientation or the aspect ratio. So it's somewhat limited. I believe they're working on improving that. Okay, so let's go back. Now, you can also manually create a clip. So let's just go quickly look at that. It gives you, it's really nice actually. I was looking, I don't use this because I got enough clips that it automatically generates, and unless I'm specifically looking for something, I don't really need that. I haven't used it, but what I have seen is that based on the chapters that it came up with, it kind of gives you a nice guide at a high level, at the chapter level, so that you can look at that time frame or start time of that chapter if you are looking for something specific that you want to create a clip from. Because on the left side here, you see that they have broken the whole video and basically all the text into several sections in terms of time. and so that may be 30 seconds. Like in this case, the first one is 36 seconds. Some of them are actually more than 1 minute. Okay, so they've done this. For example, this one is actually less than 1 minute. Also, there was one I was looking at before. This is a new video, so I don't know. Like for example, this is 1 minute. This particular one I'm looking at, where my mouse is. It's about 1 minute and 3 seconds, right? So you can actually just have like start and end, and then you can generate. But I could not find uh, how to generate. There was no button here. What do you do once you do this start and stop? I believe that's what it is, but I don't see any option to create this. So maybe uh, either I'm missing something, or they're still working on it, or there's some bug. I don't know. Edit transcript is when you edit the transcript, then you can regenerate your overall clip, I believe, or the blog post. So you have to regenerate the blog post if you're editing your transcript afterwards. So that's what that is. So let me go back to clips now again, and I believe that's pretty much it. So um, just in this case, it gave me 9 clips. uh, pretty decent layout, with pretty good guidance. I would like to have buttons here that if I don't need to change anything, if everything default I selected for my clips, then I would like to download one or more, like a bulk downloading as well, or exporting these clips right from here. So I don't need to go into each, like for example, if I need to go to edit to be able to export. So that, unless I'm missing some button here, let's see, go back here. I don't see anywhere. It's just simply a list of my clips, and I cannot export right from here. So that would be a great option as well. So being able to export, schedule for social media, if they come up with a scheduler directly from Videotap, that would be a great feature. But all in all, my use case, by the way, is mostly generating the blog post, because the output is so awesome that I just love it. And with the screenshots, it reduces my workflow effort. I don't need to go multiple places to grab the content to in order for me to actually finish writing and publishing my blog post articles. So that's all for now, and I will see you in the next one. Bye for now.